Hello and welcome to my channel. My sister says it's Monday morning, which means it's time to meal plan, and I am going to be taking you along with me today to show you how I do it, give you all the tips on different apps I use, and just my pen and paper that helps me figure out what I have, what I need to use, what's on sale, and ultimately make a great meal plan that helps us save tons of money. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind you to please subscribe to my channel. I'm a new channel here on YouTube, and I would love your support so that I can make more videos and find out what you guys like, what types of videos you like, and what you'd like to see more of. If you didn't already know, doing meal planning saves you a lot of money. That's because when you meal plan, you are much less likely to make impulse buys at the store, to buy things that you don't really need, and it helps you keep on track. It also helps you to be a lot healthier and make better choices for your meals and not eat out as much, which of course not eating out as much saves you a ton of money as well. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first step when you're meal planning is to make an inventory or a list of everything that you already have in your fridge, in your freezer, and in your pantry. Obviously, you're going to want to use the stuff, look at the stuff in your fridge first, because that is the stuff that's going to be going bad first. And that way you can use it up this week and not let anything go to waste, which will also save you money on food. And now I'm going to take a minute and write down all the different things that I have in my inventory that I need to use up this week. Okay, so I made a list of the things that I want to use up, if you can see that there. Most of the time I actually use Google Keep to do this. It's obviously a free app from Google that I love because I can keep track of things throughout the week, add things to my list, and then I don't have to worry about forgetting my list when I go to the store, because I always have my phone with me, as most of us do. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using paper because I am filming with my phone, so I can't use my phone for Google Keep, but that is what I usually do. The next step, step number 2, after you've gone through and inventoried everything you already have, is to find out what's on sale. Now, most people will find a cool recipe that they like, and then they'll go and buy all the ingredients for that, and then maybe they need to go to another store to get something else. So instead, we're doing these steps, starting with what we have, what's on sale, and then we will plan our recipes. So what I like to do is use an app called Flip. It's super nice, and it's a free app where you can add the stores that you usually shop at. Where I live, we only have 2 stores, and we do not have a Costco, which is really sad. But I have a Lin's and I have a Walmart. So I added those stores on the app, and I was able to go through and find out what was on sale at the stores that I'm at. Lin's doesn't really have very many good deals right now, so I'm going to be doing my grocery shopping this week at Walmart. One tip is whenever you see something that is really good on sale, buy as many of that as you can afford, maybe 2, 3, or 4 of that thing, especially if you can freeze it or if it's a canned item that will be good for a long time. That way, every time you go to the store, you're slowly building up a stockpile. As you saw from when I was doing my inventory, I have a pretty good stock in my pantry as well in my freezer of different foods that now I can pull from and use for other meals that I got for a cheaper price, which in the long run will save me a lot of money. Now, step number 3, this is the fun part. You've got all of the stuff you inventoried, you have everything that's on sale that you want to get, and now you get to plan your meals. My favorite website for doing this is allrecipes.com. It's really nice. Obviously, it's a free website, and what you can do is you can actually search by ingredient. So as you saw from my inventory, I have a bunch of corn tortillas, and I also have bell peppers in my freezer. and it's gonna find different recipes that include those things. So if you can't think of anything to make out of the recipes, out of the ingredients you have, you can use this, and it's a great resource. So I'm just gonna take a minute to find some recipes that I like and jot those down. Okay, so I've gone through, I've made a plan for all of my meals that I want this week, and I made a shopping list, and it's pretty short. I'm really impressed with myself. This is my shopping list here. I don't have that many things I need to get at the store, which is pretty impressive because my fridge is really empty, as you saw. And I have meals planned to make tacos with chicken tacos with Mexican rice and refried beans using the beans that I had that were dry, and also a bunch of rice that I have. I'm gonna make cabbage roll soup, which is a soup that I really love, using the cabbage, rice, carrots that I already have, and ground beef from the freezer. I'm gonna make a beef taco soup with veggies in it that I have from the freezer, a Thai peanut chicken satay, which sounds really delicious, and I'm gonna eat that with green beans, so I put that on my list, and that will use up the coconut milk and peanut butter that I have in my pantry. And then one meal we're gonna just have sweet potatoes with some of the barbecue pork that I found in my freezer. I'm gonna have egg salad sandwiches for lunch, smoothies for breakfast, and kind of fill in between with other stuff that we have. I also added that to get some flour tortillas because my little baby loves quesadillas, so we're gonna give her a little bit of that along with a lot of the stuff that we're just eating for our meals right now. And either before or after you go to the store, it doesn't really matter. What I would do is write down or post these meals that you're gonna be making, whether you write it down and stick it on your fridge, write it right on your fridge with an erasable marker, or get a little whiteboard, just so that throughout the week your family knows what to expect to be eating for dinner, which is fun, and also it helps you remember what you plan. Now, these meals can totally be interchangeable. Maybe you just want to write these are the meals and they're not stuck to certain days, or maybe you're looking ahead at your calendar and see that some days you're going to have more time to prep the food than other days. Another thing that I like to do is right after I go shopping on Monday night is the night that I designate to do some meal prep for my plans. So I would cook the proteins, the beef and the chicken, and maybe prepare some of the vegetables. Just take like an hour to do that so that for the rest of the week, I don't have to spend as much time putting these awesome meals together that I planned. I hope you like this video and that it can help you make a meal plan to help you spend less on your groceries. Let me know in the comments below if you like to meal plan and what system you use, if it's similar to mine or maybe it's totally different. I'd love to learn more. I will see you all next time. Bye!